What's going on, E Nation fans? This is Ian Perez 40 here. Welcome back to another episode of Racing Topics with Ian Perez. This is the 57th episode. And today we're going to be talking about Formula One. And we had the 2021 Belgium Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps. Kind of. Yeah, of course, like I don't know what else is there to talk about. There's literally nothing really to talk about that race. So I just hope it's a short video. So I'll just try my best to talk whatever about it. So literally like most of the weekend except Friday, I think. Friday it didn't rain, but yesterday it was pouring. Thankfully we had the Formula 3 races underway. Those were good races, man. And the W Series had their race. Thankfully, the drivers who were in that horrifying crash on Friday were okay. Man, that is something you hate to see. I don't like those crashes. I don't like crashes at all. I'm just happy that nobody died from that crash. Thankfully, everyone's okay. And yeah. And then for Formula One, I didn't really see practice, but there was like clips about the helmet cam from Fernando Alonso, and I gotta say that is a very, very awesome cam. I think that view has been overdue. Like, I wish they showed it like before, but better late than never for Formula One. Very cool that they did it for Fernando Alonso to see a true perspective of a Formula One driver. And very, very cool. And I think that was the only weekend that we got to see Formula One in the dries when it was not raining. Then qualifying happened yesterday. Lando Norris was about to go for the pole, and unfortunately he crashed because the lack of visibility. And the F1 drivers are complaining about that qualifying should have been red flag. They should stop the session. But guess what? Typical FIA fashion, they didn't listen. And because Lando Norris crashed, oh, red flag. So yeah. So I can understand drivers being pissed off about that, as rightfully so. And speaking of drivers, shout out to Sebastian Vettel for showing true sportsmanship to check on Lando Norris. Shout out to Sebastian Vettel, man. You love to see it. After the Lando crash, I think he went to the hospital for like a checkup. I think he had like a temporary cast. Something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. And then, this morning, well, from where I live in Florida. What was I gonna say? So yeah, it was gonna be a rain race. And I always wake up like almost half an hour before Formula One race. Depends. And yeah, we were gonna see rain racing, right? Well, we thought. So we waited for like almost 3 hours to see some racing. Cars were finally on track. Everybody thought we were about to go racing. I thought so too. It was gonna be like 39 laps or an hour of racing. I'm like, all right, cool. They're about to go racing, and then they did 4 laps under yellow. Yeah, and after that, lack of visibility, too much rain. Happened again. Back to pit road to go, and all of a sudden, they call the race. Like, what? Like, to be honest, I'm not really mad about it. I was mainly like confusing. Like, what? I don't know. I honestly didn't know how I truly felt about that. I really didn't. I knew like as soon as they called the race, I knew that the Formula One fan base, it was gonna be a riot, and I can understand, especially for the fans that actually attended the race that wanted to see a Formula One race. Especially when they didn't have fans last year. And There goes their wallets. I really do hope they get refunds out of it. So yeah. So Max Verstappen won the race. George Russell, P2, and Lewis Hamilton, P3. So those are your podium drivers. And Daniel Ricciardo, my favorite driver, alongside Lando as well. He finished P4, no podium. Man, imagine if George Russell won a pole. Imagine if Daniel Ricciardo started P3 for his 200 Grand Prix race. Imagine that. That would have been awesome. But I guess it is what it is. So I feel like this race could have been like postponed till tomorrow, because maybe the weather wouldn't be as bad. I feel like they could have postponed it, but did they like just said screw it, call the race, although there was no racing after 4 laps, because they gotta go to Zandvoort next week? If that's the case, I guess I can get it. Like, I don't know what could have been prevented. Like, what do you guys think that could have been prevented? I'm not really sure. Like, it's just unfortunate. You hate to see it. But, were there good things out of this? Well, I mean, this is a historical race, but not for the best reasons. It beats the 1991 Australian Grand Prix. The Australian Grand Prix in 1991 had 16 laps, 24 minutes out of 81 laps. That was the shortest Grand Prix ever. But today, it's a new track record. The race lasted 4 laps out of 39 or 44. I think they were on track for like 10 minutes, and then they got back. So, yeah, new track record, but for the wrong reasons. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie, you hate to see it, that about this race. I love Spa. I was looking forward to Spa, but too much weather. That's the case. You can't control the weather, guys. The FIA can't control the weather, so they have their hands tied. If I was in the FIA, I wouldn't know what to do either. I can understand frustrations and angerness, but I just don't know what you could do. Literally. So, yeah. What do you guys think about the shortest Formula One race ever? Like, there's nothing really to say, honestly. Except George Russell gets podium, more points. Williams get double points again. And Nikita Mazepin got the fastest lap of 3 minutes, 18 seconds, and with the 3:18.156? I don't remember. But hey, Nikita Mazepin won something today, so there you go. I can't be mad at that, because yeah, they were under yellow, but hey, I guess he was the fastest driver on the pace laps, so there you go. He won something. Oh boy. Like for real, I'll give him that. He won something Formula One, so there you go. I feel like this race could have been like rescheduled. A lot of people have been telling me that about it. I'm like, yeah, that could have been like the to be decided race, because one of the races got canceled recently. What was it? I know the Suzuka Japanese Grand Prix race got canceled. I don't know if that was a recent cancellation though. I don't remember. But there's like that one empty spot on the schedule that was going to replace a race. I don't remember what it was. I'm stupid. But yeah, a lot of people are saying, hey, we should have Spa rescheduled somewhere. I kind of agree. But the race hasn't been called, so it's too late. So yeah. I'm not sure what else is there to say. So yeah, Yorker race is on less than an hour. Hopefully I can do like the talks about the Daytona race last night. So yeah, that's gonna do it for another video. This is Perez 48 signing off. Comment, like, subscribe for more. Follow my social accounts. Don't forget to turn on my YouTube notifications. Thank you guys so much for supporting your nation. This is the Impress 48 signing off. Goodbye, everybody.